Hi everybody, it's V. I'm back with another Ozempic video, week 7 recap. Okay, first off, happy holidays to everybody. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, who celebrate Christmas, whoever is celebrating Hanukkah right now, happy Hanukkah. And for the new year coming up, I hope everyone new year is filled with love and prosperity. Week 7. Oh, hold on. All month I've been talking about it's December. It's my birthday month. My birthday was on the 27th. So I celebrated my birthday. I had a lot of fun. I had a very good day. I'm very blessed. I was with my children, my family. So I had a very good time. So thank you for the well wishes from everyone out there. Okay. 0.5 dose. Week 7 recap. Okay. First off, I'm going to say that the holidays, the monkey wrench in everything. Okay. I gained 5 pounds. 5 pounds. All the appetite suppression that was here before, none of that happened this week. 0. I was able to eat any and everything that I wanted. I did a whole bunch of cooking and a whole bunch of eating, and now I am on the recovery of last week phase now. I hope everybody didn't go down that slippery slope like I did. And it's just a week, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much and fall off the wagon. I'm not going to fall off. It may have seemed like I fell off because I gained 5 pounds, but I'm not going to stay off. I'm going to regroup and get it back together. I'm just looking back. I'm just appalled that I let it get that far. But the appetite suppression that I talked about in other videos was non-existent. Completely non-existent. The day before Christmas, I was fine. Christmas Day, well, I started cooking the day before Christmas and preparing and prepping and all that stuff, cutting up cheeses, cutting up sweet potatoes, all that kind of stuff, thawing out meats and whatever. Christmas Day, did a whole bunch of cooking. Family came over and everything just went out the window. And I know that, it's a holiday celebration time. You should give yourself a little grace period. But, in our family, we have leftovers. So that turned into bringing them back out the next day. We have 2 and 3 desserts, every day. Then I'm running out of stuff and I'm remaking desserts, remaking more food to feed everybody. But I'm not just feeding everybody, I'm feeding myself too. Making more peach cobblers and banana puddings and all this stuff. And I'm just like, stuff that I should not be indulging in. I overindulged. But like I said, I'm regrouping and getting back on the wagon and not letting that small period of time derail everything. So that's for everybody, because I don't know what you all's holiday look like. And celebration time around families is usually hard sometimes because you're highly influenced and you're surrounded by a whole bunch of food. So it's kind of hard sometimes to be restricted. And sometimes I know, you don't want to explain, why I'm not eating this or why I'm going to eat a little bit of that, whatever. But this Christmas was no restrictions at all, but I am recovering now. I'm recovering and doing much better. much better now. So next week, I hope to have majority, if not all, of these pounds off. I pray, please. I pray to have these pounds off because I am upset that I did that to myself. But it was once, and I'm gonna live and learn and keep it pushing. But this week I had a big issue with constipation. I know I mentioned that before in another video where it was a little bit, but because of the no restriction in eating, it kind of messed up everything that I had going on. And it was TMI. I ended up, because I was taking Smooth Move tea and drinking a lot of water. I had stool softeners. I don't remember the brand. And I ultimately ended up having to give myself an enema. That was like the last resort. And it was horrible having to go through that, partly because I started having slight constipation on the 0.5 dose, combined with how I was eating this past week. It was a mess. So this week was a big, very big learning experience for me. Very big. And I do not want to go down that road again at all. So I will be staying on top of portion control and what I eat, moderation or elimination of certain things. But I know I don't want to eliminate whole food groups, but elimination of certain like desserts or something like that, or have it like a little bit in moderation. But I know I don't want to go back down that road that I did this past week, because at the end I was miserable because I felt the effects of my negligence from the beginning of the week. So I upped my exercising. Like today, because the weather was 64, I believe it was here. Yeah, I believe it was 64. And I went out for a 5-mile walk, trying to recover and release some of these pounds that I put on myself. So it's just like, trying to get back into the swing of things. And the weather here this past week, I don't know where you are in the world, but it seemed like everywhere has been really cold this past week. The negative zeros. Here where I'm at, it was down to like 11, 12 degrees. And sometimes it was like 14, 15. It got really, really cold and really, really, really windy too. And I have 3 dogs, and trying to take them out for a walk was horrible, and so it's just like a lot of people weren't able to go out for exercising or even leave the house, period. So it's like this was a real test. Like, honestly, it was a real test of your willpower and things like that, because being in the house and not going out is just like, okay, I know for myself, sometimes I tend to bored eat, or if I'm watching a movie out of routine, I'll go and grab something to eat, and not pick a healthy snack. Honestly, that's what I tend to do. I'm trying to change that, but that is my habit. And being home this week, especially with all the food that was here, it was just like frequent trips to the refrigerator, warming up baked macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it should not have happened, but it did. It did. So and I enjoyed every moment of it. I'm not gonna lie, I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my indulgence. And it's so crazy because you can put weight on so fast, but it's so hard to get that same weight off. In a matter of 2 or 3 days, you could put on 5 pounds or more, depending on what you're eating. And it'll take you almost a month sometime, depending on your metabolism and what you're doing, to get them 5 pounds off. It's a struggle. It really is a daily struggle that those of us who are on a weight loss journey has to constantly be in awareness of, and constantly tell yourself, okay, we got to make better choices. Like, I know I let my guard down, and I know that that's something that I cannot do in the future, because I'll be setting myself up for failure. I will be. And I don't want to go down that route. Okay? I hope everybody had a blessed holiday, and it's time for the injection. Okay. Ozempic time. Okay. I'm gonna get our pen. Right there. Our needle. Got a new needle for every week. And take the blue cap off. My pen is set to 0. You can see that. And the clear liquid medicine is inside of there. Put on my new needle. Turn it till it stays on. Okay, it's on 0. So remember, here you have 2 caps. You gotta take the first one off. And there's the second cap. Right there. That has to come off also to reveal the needle. Right there. It's really small. Okay, you gotta turn the dial here. I'm on 0.5. So it's gonna click. Go past the first dose of 0.25. Okay, 0.5 right there. That's the dose I'm on. Okay, and I've already used alcohol on my abdomen, so here we go. I'm gonna do this together. Find a spot. Click, click, click. All done. No blood, no pain. And it's back to 0. Put the big cap back on. Remove the needle. And you can put this in your sharps container. And put the big blue cap back on. This is where I am right now. Can you see that? And this will go back where I stored it. Okay. Okay. And I wanted to talk real quick because I have been, well, I mentioned before about shortages in availability for Ozempic. And online, again, hearing more about a, I don't know how true this is, but I've been seeing different stuff about Ozempic now is being strictly for those who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, and some people who are taking it for strictly weight loss. Some of them are being switched to a different medication or not having Ozempic at all. I don't know how true this is because there are different things out there from different sources, so I don't know. But I hope everybody who needs it can get it, or can find a pharmacy and a pharmacist who will fill their prescriptions and give them their medicine. I know that right now a lot of people are paying out of pocket, and sometimes the insurance won't cover it, and that makes it really hard. So I really hope and pray that everybody can get what they need. So I will keep everybody updated on how things go here, because I only get 1 pin per month. So I do not know how things are going to be for me month to month. So I'm in the same boat as everybody else right now. So everything's up in the air for month to month. So right now I have enough for this month, and we'll see how things go. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye. Mwah.